Hello, everyone. Your comic relief has arrived. No, I'm just kidding, really. My name is Julia Blades, and today I'm here as a tenant representing Avalon Housing in Ann Arbor. And I want to take you on a journey, my journey. But in order to do that, I have to tell you my story. So listen closely. It all started about 5 years ago. I was married and I had 2 beautiful daughters. But there was one problem. This man was very abusive. And I knew if I wanted to live and protect my children, I had to leave. So I took my girls and went over 100 miles to a domestic violence shelter in Coldwater. All I had was $14 in my pocket. And so my journey had begun. We were there for 6 weeks. When we came back, we decided to relocate to Ann Arbor. But then my ex-husband kidnapped the girls. He took away my whole world. I was devastated, to say the least. For 4.5 months after that, I stayed wherever I could. Then I was able to get into a homeless shelter. I was there for 11 months. While I was there, I met a wonderful man, and he became part of my journey. But more about him later. During my journey, I received a phone call from Avalon Housing. They said they had an apartment all ready for me. The miracle I had been praying for had finally happened. I was actually going to get my life back. Are you all still with me? Here we are 3.5 years later, after the call, and I am married to that wonderful man I met. My beautiful daughters are back with me. And oh yeah, I am now right this second fulfilling my dreams of advocating to help end homelessness. Pretty exciting, huh? But wait, there's more. To say homelessness to me is a horrible word. When I was homeless, I felt like I was a lonely, scared child. My health deteriorated. I mean, come on, I had a heart attack at the age of 44. My post-traumatic stress syndrome went through the roof. I didn't have my daughters, and that is a horrible experience for any mother. Thanksgiving was provided by Cottage Inn in a styrofoam container. Christmas consisted of small gifts that had been donated and one small meal. For the whole day, you had to sit in a shelter with no other place to go. And birthdays, well, they don't even exist because it's just another day when you're homeless. Time has no meaning. Your hours become days, days become weeks, and weeks become months. Your days and nights just all blend together and it becomes one big nightmare. You struggle to stay awake during the day, and then you're afraid to sleep when it's dark. Sometimes you wonder if this is what hell is like. Pretty scary, right? No one deserves to have to live through this. It was my choice. I could have stayed where I was, but that could have meant that I might not have been here today to speak to you. When you're a child, you don't look at your friends and say, let's all play and pretend we're homeless. And believe me, everyone deserves a safe place of their own to call home. But this isn't a reality for everyone, and that's very sad. Did you know that many of us are just 3 paychecks away from this fate? That's a horrible thought, right? That's why I believe a fully funded HUD budget and more affordable housing will stop this from happening, and it can continue to provide housing for everyone in this predicament. So please, I hope you can find it in your heart to continue this funding that is so important to me and my family and our future generations to eventually eradicate homelessness, because the need is great and the funds are not. But the miracles still need to happen. I want to thank you all for coming on this journey with me. I truly hope it touched all of your hearts. Thank you.